Students aren't encouraged enough to take additional math and science. They'll take their 2 to 3 years that's required by their high school, and then they stop.
In the past, we've had a number of students who've come from all over Alaska, and more specifically from rural Alaska, and they've showed up at our doorsteps at the university underprepared.
ANSEP's computer build encourages high school students to take additional math and science classes beyond their required curriculum.
In order to be ready for college, you need to take some additional math classes to be considered a true freshman at the college level.
ANSEP exists so native students can reach their full potential by earning a college degree. The computer build is the first of 3 high school level ANSEP pre-college components. Many students are unaware of the opportunities available to them. So, staff members from ANSEP travel throughout the state to recruit students for this program.
We go to a village and we go to the school and we'll go to several of the classes and tell our stories. We know where they're coming from. We were there. It wasn't too long ago that I was that high school student, and there was things that I was never told which could have made a big difference in my life.
Once accepted, students are guided through building a computer, installing the operating systems and software, and how to use several applications.
When students show up on day 1 having never built a computer, they're a little apprehensive in terms of how they handle the parts, how they handle the components. They're afraid they're going to break something.
I didn't know what to expect.
The hardest part was probably connecting all the wires.
I was excited. I was kind of amped up and I was like, come on, let's go. And then we started getting into all the wires and the motherboard and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so confusing.
And then by the time the computer is put together and assembled, they're able to flip that switch and everything turns on. It's a good feeling for them.
The whole thing was a good experience. I know it was pretty fun building a computer, and it's like knowing what's inside and where things go.
It was worth it. Now that it's all done, I feel accomplished.
In order to keep the computer, students must successfully complete chemistry, trigonometry, and physics. The experience of building a computer gives students the confidence to take these more difficult classes.
I was a little nervous for college, but after this little computer building, it made it a little easier.
Building the computer itself may not specifically or directly prepare students for college, but it's that extra incentive to take the classes they need to keep the computer, and those classes will better prepare the students for the academic challenges they'll see at the university.
Next semester I'm taking physics and probably chemistry.
I'm in trig right now.
I'm taking chemistry right now.
I took them all except for physics, but I'm scheduled to take it next semester.
Over half of students who participate in the computer build finish their required classes and keep their computer. Many of those students go on to participate in the next ANSEP pre-college components, Acceleration Academy and Summer Bridge, where they can complete all required math for a bachelor's degree before their freshman year of college.
I saw one of my first students who I recruited. She built a computer with us. Later on that summer, she participated in our Acceleration Academy. The next year, we talked to her about the Summer Bridge, so after she graduated high school, she participated in one of our internships. So I saw her walking around on campus like the second day of school, and it was one of those very proud moments. Wow, I made a point to wave across the hall and say, hey Jasmine, glad you're here.
The computer build is a catalyst that gives students the confidence to pursue higher level math and science classes, and many students continue with ANSEP through their college career.
If I hadn't had built the computer, I wouldn't have taken physics. ANSEP inspired me to go further in my education. This is a lot more than just a free computer. It's about, my future.